Lego investing is becoming more popular each year, and as several good Lego Star Wars sets are retiring very soon, there is no better time than to invest in some of these sets today. I compiled a list of 10 Lego Star Wars sets that will be very good investments before the end of 2024. These are sets that are either retiring very soon or just generally good purchases that could be going up in value in the next few years. The first few sets I want to talk about are sets that will be retiring by the end of this year, starting off with the Commander Cody helmet set. This is in my opinion the best helmet set Lego has released so far, and better than the counterpart Captain Rex helmet set, as it just looks perfectly designed and all around a really good set. This set retails at $70, which is quite fairly priced for what you get, but as I think this is one of the coolest helmet sets that many older fans could enjoy, and is getting a slightly early retirement for the quality this set holds, it could be seeing a significant increase in value soon after its retirement. Regardless of whether you are a reseller or not, just owning this set would definitely be cool, and you might regret not owning it once it is off the Lego shelves. The Ultimate Collector's AT-AT is arguably one of the all-time best sets Lego has ever released. This set came out all the way back in 2021, and it is losing its shelf life really soon at the end of this year. Although being an incredibly expensive set at $850, this set is just a magnificent minifigure scale set any Lego collector can appreciate. It acts as a standout piece in any room with a massive size to it, as well as so much detail, and it is all around a near perfect Lego Star Wars set. However, it is losing its shelf life at the end of 2024, which I think is a bit early for a set of this scale and with the attached love to it. As it will only be available for a few months still, now is the best time to make this purchase, as in a couple of years this set has the potential to be worth well over $1,000 and eventually double its retail price. Another large-scale set is the Master Builder series Mos Eisley Cantina, which released back in 2020 and will be retiring this year. This is an incredible set and will go down in Lego history as one of the best MBS style sets, with so much to offer and so many good minifigures. For $400 you get a large build of the Cantina with several side builds and 21 minifigures, and just everything you could possibly need to recreate this iconic scene from the first half of A New Hope. This set will however be replaced by the rumored Ewok Village MBS set next year, so it is definitely time for it to retire. But as with some of the other sets on this list, it has the potential to skyrocket in value in the next few years after its retirement. Some of the individual minifigures have the potential to rise in value soon as well, notably the Garindon minifigure and a few of the other unique minifigures seen in this set. Lego released the previous version of the playset Millennium Falcon in its standard canonized style, and now with the recent release of the Dark Falcon, this previous model is set to retire this year after a shelf life of 5 years, which is quite a lot for a playset styled set. As this is a set that has been out for so long already, most people should already own it, but once it retires at the end of this year, I think it will inevitably rise in value significantly, as there won't be any standard Millennium Falcon sets in this scale on the shelves. This set also contains one of the best Lando Calrissian minifigures that once it retires will contribute to this set's rise in value. I think it is the best playset Millennium Falcon Lego has ever released, so even just as a collector's point of view, this set is a good one to pick up regardless of its resale value in the near future. The Coruscant Guard gunship is another set that seems to be set to retire in 2024, after just over a year of in-store shelf life. Despite the one critical flaw being Commander Fox with some inaccuracies and printing faults, I think this set is really good. And this version of the gunship was really surprising to see, and even though most people would prefer a standard Republic gunship set, I think this is a really cool and unique set for Lego to have made. Of course, because of the minifigures included in this set and the overall concept of this version of the Republic gunship in Lego form, I am fairly certain that it will be rising in value significantly in the next few years, and this is definitely a set worth investing in before the end of 2024. The second part of this video covers sets that are generally good purchases and not set to retire this year. The first of these sets has to be Jedi Bob Starfighter, which has been the most anticipated set for the later parts of this year. Of course, this is a set that will be available for quite some time still, but regardless, it is a very good purchase to make, mostly just for the Jedi Bob minifigure included. Jedi Bob became an extremely popular minifigure from 2002 and now received a remake in his own set, and received a whole show to popularize this character to newer fans as well. Once the set inevitably retires in a few years, it will definitely rise in value just for this one Jedi Bob minifigure, as he is a minifigure most hardcore LEGO Star Wars fans will hope to own and not have to spend over $100 to own the original version. It is also simply a new Jedi Starfighter and a set that looks really good as both an investment or just a nice piece for your LEGO shelf. Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter is another newer set on this list, which was a very controversial set in the community a while ago. Of course, the only reason anybody would want this set is for the Captain Rex minifigure included, and despite what you think about it, I think including named and sought after characters in cheap sets like this is a very good thing. Captain Rex used to be an incredibly expensive minifigure, both the older version and this newer version when it was only available in the UCS Venator. But now he dropped significantly in value as he is seen in this $13 set. However, if we don't see Captain Rex in some other set soon, this minifigure will rise in value again once this set retires, as Captain Rex will always be a sought after character to have in LEGO Star Wars. So this is a very easy set to invest in to own your own Captain Rex minifigure and potentially in many years resell it for double this set's price. Boarding the Tantive 4 is another recent set, a part of the 25th anniversary wave, and in my opinion one of the best sets of 2024. This set depicts this iconic scene really well, and with the added feature of combining two of these sets to create a full hallway scene is really cool as well. For a $50 set including 500 pieces and 7 minifigures, I think this set is one of the best valued LEGO Star Wars sets currently available, and I think it will definitely rise significantly in value after its retirement. The 5's minifigure included is definitely a key minifigure that will boost the future value of this set, as some people are already selling this minifigure for up to $20, almost half of the set's actual retail price. I think the 5's minifigure is quite cool, and overall that this is a really fun set for its build and its figures, and a good overall purchase. Once again, looking at a 2024 set, Paz Vizsla vs Moff Gideon is an amazing set that I honestly think is quite underrated, as nobody really talks much about this set and it was definitely overlooked, being released at the same time as the Captain Rex Microfighter. This set includes 4 minifigures, 2 of which are unique to this set, and overall all 3 brand new designs are just really good minifigures. The set itself is a nice little build, nothing too spectacular, but overall it does the trick and it is quite cool. The set is retailed at $40, which I think is a bit overpriced, but for the minifigures included it is somewhat forgivable. Once again, the minifigures included will also boost the value of this set in a few years most likely, as the previous Paz Vizsla minifigure was already a really expensive character to obtain, and now this new and improved one is bound to go up in price significantly in a few years, as well as the new Moff Gideon minifigure. Overall, just a really good purchase once again. The final set I want to look at is the 2022 ATTE, which is the best version of this set so far. This is an amazing set with such a good build for this beloved vehicle, and includes 8 minifigures, 5 of which being clone troopers. Looking at the minifigures first, the clones are either loved or hated in the community, depends on what you are into. I personally think they're quite alright, regardless of the helmet holes and some inaccuracies in the printing. And of course, getting Phase 2 Commander Cody was really cool as well, and is quite a good minifigure also. The minifigures, as they are clone characters, are bound to skyrocket in value as soon as this set retires. And let's say in about 10 years, Commander Cody will probably be worth almost as much as this set's retail price alone. Maybe that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but with named characters like these, crazy things happen. The build itself, being the best ATTE so far, is definitely a good set to obtain in the near future before it retires either next year or the year after, and is a worthy investment for both resellers and collectors. Overall, I think these are the 10 sets to prioritize buying in the near future. Of course, I am no financial advisor or anything like that, but overall, these are just good sets to own in your collection as well as potentially resell in the future. Other than that, God bless you, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.